Alright, today we're gonna be reviewing Dark Empire Part 2 and Empire's End. Empire's End is basically like 40 pages or something like that, so just put them both together. It's basically one trade. This story starts off, it's a continuation to Dark Empire, so it's written by Tom Veitch, but the artwork is by Cam Kennedy, but the last two issues are by, I believe, Jim Blake, so it kind of changes. Cam Kennedy art is originally just like 2 and 3 colored panels. And then when you get this new artist, he tries to add more colors, but then in some panels he tries to mimic it and do less, like make it tone it down to 2 or 3, like how the Kennedy art is. So it's kind of weird. But besides the art, the story itself, there's a tough one, cause the Jedi are like a dying breed already. There's very few of them left after everything that's happened with the Dark Empire and so forth. And there's not a lot of Jedi left. There's Skywalker. He finds this Jedi named Cam Solusar, I believe. So everybody's excited. Oh, we found another Jedi because there's very few of them left. So we're trying to rebuild, you know. And you find out Leia's, Princess Leia's Jedi Force powers, whatever. They're kind of starting to emerge as well. So like, all right, you know, we're getting the ball rolling. The Jedi are coming back up little by little, and they go on this mission, Luke Skywalker and Camp Solusar, where the Jedi Force is strong. It turns out a lot of people there are like ancient, like Aztec warriors or whatever, but they have the Jedi Force in them, and they can feel it. They go, these guys are very like barbaric, I guess, for a lack of a better word. But the Jedi Force is there. They just don't know how to use it yet. But Luke Skywalker and Camp Solusar can feel it. They're like, they just need to be trained and learn how to use the Force. We can rebuild the Jedi. So that gets interesting. You have these two young teenagers, their brother and sister, Rafe and Jem, and they want to leave with Luke Skywalker and leave their tribe and learn the Jedi ways. Road, you meet this guy named Bran, who's also a Jedi. Turns out his body's been completely destroyed, and he's in this like floating robot body that looks like real stupid. Interesting. Then the actual plot, that stuff going down was with Emperor Palpatine. In the first story, this I had some problems with was that you killed Emperor Palpatine and Dark Empire. Had a good ending. I thought it was a pretty good, solid story. Then you bring him back right here. You're like, again, the same villain. Like, you already killed him. It was an awesome battle scene. And he died, right? So why bring him back and ruin what you just did? It's like, I didn't get that. You know what I mean? Like why do that? So they bring him back. He's in another clone body. They don't even explain how he got this clone. Plot is with Palpatine. He has this great plan, right? He has this galaxy gun that destroys planets, whatever. And that was really an uninteresting story to me. It was, to me, the more interesting part was with Luke Skywalker and Cam going around looking for new Jedi for the few that are still around because they're like an endangered species, and rebuilding the Republic or whatever, right? I thought that was a good story there. But the problem with this is, um, by the end of this issue, all these new Jedi they're finding, they all die. So all this building you're doing is for nothing because you kill all of them off. I would have liked them to stick around, and you just get introduced to these characters and you just get rid of them. So it was kind of pointless. It didn't make sense. Well, they're all dead, like, you know. And then with Palpatine as well, I don't know why you brought him back. Like that was the, like he was his finish in the Dark Empire Part One. It was a good finish. I don't know why they brought him back here, and it totally ruined the story. By the time the story ended, totally fucked everything up. There's a few fun moments within the issue, like you have some cool battles with Boba Fett and with these new droids they build, but like I told you, by the end of the story, everything was ruined. And turns out Palpatine, Princess Leia has 3 children, and he's looking for a third one, the youngest one. He wants to, because he's like an entity, and this clone body he's in is slowly dying, is like defective or whatever, so he needs to hop on another body, and there's no clones left, so he wants to hop onto the child's body. He thinks that'll make him stronger or whatever. And the problem with this is if he goes into a child's body, who's gonna care for him? Because he's gonna be an infant, and they need to watch his back until he grows up. You feel me? Like, you got this guy, Commander Sidris. He's the only guy kind of backing up Palpatine, because his other workers or other people from the Dark Empire, the few clone bodies that were left, are damaged, whatever, and they're just killing them. They're just taking them out. And this guy says, "What are you guys doing?" This guy, Commander Sidris, sees them doing this. They're like, "Well, Palpatine's gone. He's dead, so we're destroying these last clone bodies." But really, they're destroying them because they want to be the rulers, right? And he says, "No, you're destroying him to make sure he doesn't come back, so he has nobody to come back into." So he gets into the battle with them, and Palpatine's already there in a clone body, and he sees this, and he gets, "All these guys are betraying me. You're the only one I could count on." Somewhere down the line in the story, I'm not gonna tell you how, but he can't count on this guy later down the road. So that's why he can't go into this child's body, because he has nobody to depend on. And I don't know, but it was just bad. I think I would skip this book. I don't think you really need to read it. You could just read Dark Empire 1, and especially even if you follow canon, you could read Dark Empire 1 and just skip part 2. You don't need it. It's totally skippable. I wouldn't recommend this. I'll give this, from on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give like a 3, somewhere around there. I mean, it had its, like I told you, they had a few moments where it was okay, but I wouldn't waste my money on this. And well, yeah, that's about all I got for you guys today, and I'll check you guys out next time.